In the heart of East Africa lies a nation of unparalleled natural beauty. Kenya, known for its diverse landscapes, rich wildlife, and vibrant culture, is at a crossroads. The once lush forests that have been a cradle of life for centuries are disappearing at an alarming rate. But amidst the challenges, a powerful movement is taking root. This documentary takes you on a journey to explore the dedicated individuals, communities, and organizations who are leading the charge to revive Kenya's forest cover. Together, they are sowing the seeds of hope, working tirelessly to protect, preserve, and reforest the land. Under the visionary leadership of His Excellency William Ruto, the President gave Kenya an ambitious goal has been set to plant 5 billion trees in just 5 years, an endeavor that seeks to restore Kenya's natural heritage and safeguard its future.
We acknowledge the pattern of extreme climatic conditions, of alternate drought and floods in various parts of the country as being connected to climate change. I request you to use your existing capacity to mobilize communities and volunteers to complement our tree planting program. It is our aim to plant 5 billion trees in the next 5 years, and the initiative rolled out by the Red Cross is an excellent start. I expect you to go further and join us in sensitizing our communities about climate change and ways of building resilience through innovative programs to enhance food security.
Join us as we delve into the stories of resilience and restoration and discover the remarkable efforts aimed at not only saving Kenya's forests but also securing a greener, more sustainable future for this remarkable nation. This is the story of rebirth, restoring Kenya's forests. I'm Don Castro, your guide on this journey of renewal and revival.
My name is Alex Shiguri. We are here today at Godnyango Forest in Homa Bay County, where we are participating in the Compassion 1 Million Trees campaign launch that is happening today across the country. Compassion has intended to plant 1 million trees this financial year as our contribution to what the government is doing to reclaim the forest cover in our country. And the President has said that we will plant 15 billion trees by the year 2032.
On the tranquil morning of Monday, October 16th, 2023, something extraordinary unfolded in the heart of Kasipil Kabondo, Kenya. This was a day that transcended generations, a day when the old and young, pupils and parents, leaders and community members united under the azure skies to make history. Their mission: to rekindle the spirit of a once thriving forest and restore its lush cover at Godnyango Hills. Kasipil Kabondo, a community nestled amidst rolling hills, had long been a guardian of its natural treasures. The forest at God Nango Hills, which had for generations been a haven for countless flora and fauna, was in dire need of revitalization. This lush expanse had, over time, witnessed a gradual decline in its forest cover, a cause for concern among the community members who held it dear. Eager anticipation had been building up in the community for weeks. As the sun cast its gentle morning glow on the hills, that anticipation transformed into a collective sense of purpose. Families prepared to embark on an ecological journey, both educational and transformative. The youth, with their backpacks brimming with youthful vigor and hope, joined their parents who led the way.
Yes, we are going to the school to plant some nice, beautiful trees with the children. And we are with all the staff from the FCPs, Momo, Betsy, Dan, and Cliff. Yeah, this is the day when we are planting 5,000 trees and some 100 fruit trees in God Nyango Primary. Thank you very much.
Mazingira ing'are. Mazingira ing'are. Kenya ikuwe green. Kenya ikuwe green. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Kwanja ngoa. Kenya ikuwe.
We are planting a tree with these wonderful Kenyans who will inherit the current environment that we are conserving. And today we have planted 3,000 trees as part of the 1 million tree campaign. And this is called Nyango Primary School. So let's move it. This is a partnership between Compassion and the churches around, as well as Wire Forest Management Association, and all the other partners, as well as the county environment and natural resources ministry. Thank you very much.
The heartbeat of the community, its leaders recognized the importance of nurturing an environmental consciousness in the hearts of its residents. They envisioned more than just a day of tree planting. It was an opportunity to sow the seeds of commitment and responsibility. And the leaders held a vision of a greener, more sustainable future where every member of the community would understand their role in safeguarding the environment. The sun climbed higher, casting warm rays of encouragement as each member of the community arrived at God Nango Hills, armed with an array of tools. Shovels, rakes, and saplings. These were not just instruments of the day, but symbols of the collective determination to breathe life back into the forest. But it was a silent pledge to the earth that they would work tirelessly to rejuvenate it. Strong ground beneath their feet had witnessed countless stories, generations who had played and wandered amidst the lush trees. As they began to dig, plant and nurture, conversations flowed like a river, merging wisdom from the past with the aspirations of the future. Parents shared stories of their own childhood, weaving a tapestry of history that the youth could now take part in.
My name is Dominic Nyangomuga. I am the Homa Bay Cluster Conservation Chair, and today we are here at Godnyango Hills for the purpose of planting 5,000 tree seedlings as a gesture to support the Compassion Initiative of planting 1 million trees this year. We have decided to do this precisely to really, one is in relation to God's mandate that we should plant trees, and above all, it is also a way of showing our children to learn more of the responsibility of trees and to love trees, because with trees it is another way of source of income generating activity also, and we have chosen to do this at Godnyango Hills also to support the community around.
For any organizations that are interested in the environment, we urge them to partner with us by contributing trees or financing environmental activities like beekeeping, energy saving jingles, so that we can have a better environment. And we also encourage the county to continue partnering with us by providing tree seedlings and even just encouraging the messaging and passing word around, so that everyone may be sensitized not to destroy environment, not to cut down trees, and to utilize environmental resources in a sustainable manner.
Community leaders offered guidance, not just in terms of forest restoration, but also in fostering a stronger sense of unity and responsibility among the people. This wasn't just a tree planting effort. It was a symbol of renewal and resilience. This day marked a turning point, a reminder that when a community comes together with a shared purpose, they can achieve remarkable things. They weren't just planting trees. They were sowing the seeds of a brighter, greener future for all to enjoy.
Take us to the next level. Hamjambo wote, watu wa Godnyango, hamjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Ya, tumefurahi sana kufika hapa siku ya leo na tunashukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya ushirikiano ambao tumekuwa nao tangu wakati tulitembelea Bwana CC kwa ofisi yake, na tukakutana pia na Wifoma kupitia kwa Chris, na pia ACC tulimtembelea, na hao watu wote walitukaribisha vizuri. Tukasema tunaweza kufanya kitu ili tutengeneze mazingira yetu ikuwe mzuri zaidi. Tuangushie makofi moja sisi wote pamoja. Asante sana. Jina langu ni Alex Shiguri. Mimi nafanya kazi Compassion kama partnership facilitator ambaye anakava Homa Bay County ama Homa Bay Cluster. Sisi tunaita cluster. Na leo hatutakuwa na mambo mengi ya kuzungumza kwa sababu ya muda, na tunaona mvua inakuja kunyeshea zile miti, si ndio? So ningependa tu ku acknowledge wale ambao tumekuja nao kutoka Compassion. Tuko na facilitators wenzangu kutoka all the clusters that are around us, neighboring Migori, tuko na Kisumu, tuko na Busia. Pengine wako hapa, wanaweza kusimama waonekane, si ndio? All the facilitators partnership facilitators wenzangu. Yule ni Shadrack wa Turukana, yule ni Zach wa Migori, our neighbor, yule ni Elisham kutoka Kakamega, kulikuwa na Eli. Eli yuko pale anatoka Busia. Kwa hivyo mnaona ya kwamba Compassion iko all over this region na tunaserve watoto na vijana. Our mission is releasing children from poverty in Jesus name. Tuseme wote, releasing children from poverty in Jesus name. Hiyo ndio our mission, na leo tumefika tu hapa ili kufundisha watoto wetu na communities zetu ya kwamba ni muhimu sana kutunza environment. Pamoja na mimi pia niko na our supervisor for the entire Western region, anaitwa Lea, mama wa nguvu, anaweza kusimama. Mumemuona? Yeye ndiye amesimamia hao wanaume wote umeona wakisimama hapa, including me, na tunampenda sana. So mwisho kabisa tuko na wale ambao tunafanya kazi nao. Sisi tunafanya kazi na kanisa. Katika Homa Bay tuko na kanisa 16 spread all across the county, na leo wamewakilishwa vilivyo. Kuna pastors mnaweza kusimama, pengine leo hamtaweza kuzungumza kwa sababu Bishop Vitalis tayari alikuwa ametupea neno. Pastors wote msimame mfuayo kidogo. Asanteni, mnawaona pia tuko na staff na committee members ambao wametoka katika hizo projects zetu zote 16. Mko wapi? Mnaweza kufuayo pia kidogo. I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah. So hao watu wote wamekuja, na mwisho wamewakilishwa pia wazazi kutoka kwa families zile ambazo tuna serve. Wazazi wako hapa? Jameni, tufuayo pia wazazi. Tungekuja na watoto, lakini kulingana na sheria ya serikali saa hizi hatuwezi safirisha watoto. That is why we don't have children here. So kwa mazungumzo zaidi kuhusu the 1 million tree campaign, nitamkaribisha mkubwa wetu wa partnership, senior manager in charge of partnership, aweze kuja aongee. Nafikiri tutamkaribisha kwa makofi.
Asante sana, tumpatie makofi Bwana Alex. Ningependa pia kushukuru kila mtu kwa kupata nafasi ya kufika hapa leo. Thank you sana our CEC and even for inviting our MP, and I also want to acknowledge our other leaders from the different government quarters. So my name is Newton Midamba, Ward County, hapo tu karibu na Gendia, and I'm very, very happy to be here today. Vile mnaweza kwa mmefigure out, I have a lot of interest in what we are doing today. One, because not only keen on conservation of the environment, but I happen to be a beekeeper as well. Na bees na forest zina andamana. So hapa leo hatuna mengi sana, mambo bado ni matatu. Hapa ni Kenya. Kama uko Kenya unajua mambo ni mangapi? Matatu. Moja, upande mlima, upande miti na ushuke. Sawa? Ni kupanda milima, upande miti na ushuke. Sawa sawa. So tumefurahi, tunataka hii environment. Na ukiangalia huko, tulikuwa tunasema hapa ukikaa, ukiangalia ule upande, utashangaa kama bado uko Homa Bay County. And the reason is what? Because there are trees on the other side. Yeah? But ukiangalia huku kwingine, utafikiri uko wapi? Lodwar. Nilijua mtasema Turkana because mwenzangu anatoka Turkana. Yeah.
I'm impressed. Last week, the CS for Environment also brought some legislation proposals which we are going to consider so that we raise it to 5%. I'm also taking this opportunity also to thank the Equity Bank, because every year they donate about 10,000 for the schools within the constituency. And if you go to some of the schools apart from Godenyang, at least we are having a small forest. So with all of you, at least try even per week to plant just a tree, just one within your vicinity. Kwa hivyo asanteni sana. Leo si siku ya siasa, leo ni siku ya kutengeneza environment, leo ni siku ya kuprospect, kuweka mambo sawasawa, ndio hewa ingie sawasawa. Hata hiyo hewa hiyo ya mzuri unasikia inaingia, kama miti iko, then you are also fresh.
Climate change is real, because when we were growing up, you would predict the pattern of weather, and you know that if you plant crops in the month of March, the rains will be there sufficient up to July, and then you harvest bountifully in August. Right now, we cannot predict the weather. Some of us went ahead and planted in August, and where are the rains? You can see. The problem is that God gave us a good environment, but we have destroyed the environment. People are busy cutting down trees, they don't plant. People are busy destroying forests. If you go to Wire Forest, there was a time when we were growing up, that's where we would go to graze animals. And during, drought, there was a spring there that would never dry. And so we would go there and enjoy the spring. So really, this is my concern. I'm told somebody can interpret. In Dolu, Oh, then now, which one is easier for you? Do I speak Dolu or I speak English? Okay, then let me speak in English, then you translate. So you see, in that particular forest, Wire Forest, there was a time the forest cover was so thick. And so even during the drought, during days of drought, there is a spring that will never dry. Right now you don't get that spring. It is dry because we've destroyed the environment. And you look at this place now, it's like a desert. Yet across here they are enjoying the rain. And down here I've just repaired this spring here. What is the name? Otunga. We have just spent over 300,000 as a county government to repair that spring. But if we don't protect the water towers by growing trees that can protect those towers, then what we are doing is all in vain. So when we still allow people to burn charcoal, and yet they don't grow trees, then we have a problem. Because already climate change, even areas that were never known for malaria now are having mosquitoes. Because we have destroyed our environment. And this is why I'm appealing to us now. Please let us protect the environment. Let us not grow crops in the riparian land. Riparian land chiendenea nitie kama chigni gaora kata thidhia.
It's okay.
Koro kanyo okonego pidhi gimoko.
You are taking me too fast.
And kama onego benirito riparian land, if you're going to, for example, plant crops next to the river,
Koro kidhi pidho yien machiegni kod aora,
you are supposed to do twice the distance, the distance, the river, the width of the river. If the river is 10 meters,
kapo ni aora no en mita 10,
then you plant 20 meters from the edge of the river.
Kumone
20 meters away from the edge of the river.
Kumonengi chak pithe onego bedni chako pidho mita 20 kaugini kamaro.
We have a silent policy that has not gone through public participation.
Wan gi chik moro mapod ling mapoko kalo kum public participation.
But I want to do public participation here. Director Bwanga, take charge.
Adwa ni mondo akelie wachno mondo ji owuoye.
And I'm going to do it in Dholuo.
Kendadhi kele kod Dholuo.
Winjo jodalawa.
Munasikia watu wa kwetu.
Nikech yien waseng'ado mabunge rumo.
Kwa sababu tumeshakata miti mpaka yameisha.
Nyo wachako kama.
Tulianza hivi.
Ni ka ng'ato tho.
Ya kwamba mtu akiaga.
Sama wago budget mar othonje cha dunge kakugoe.
Wakati ya budget ile ya chakula.
Ni dhok ariyo.
Ati ng'ombe 2.
Diek 4.
Mbuzi 4.
Yien bende igoyo beche bei mar rwako ji e tent no.
Katika hiyo budget pia kupanda mti lazima pesa yake iwe.
Koro kanga motho enje higa 50.
Sasa kama aliyeaga alikuwa miaka 50.
Yien matin mipidhe dala no chieng' ma waike en yien ma ok tin ne 50.
Miti michache ya kupandwa katika hiyo boma si chache kushinda miti 50.
Kendo ndhi wakucho nyase chake wasepidhe kuonde 4 ma wabiro nyaka Kindu.
Na kule Ndhiwa tulishaanza tukapanda sehemu 4 mpaka tukakuja mpaka Kindu.
Adwa neno ka jo Kasipul dwa tamore wachni tan wuod jo Kasipul.
Nataka kuona kama watu wa Kasipul watakataa na mimi ni mwana wa Kasipul.
Koro wacho ni sama komiti obedo magoyo kwano kaka idhi rwak welo.
Basi ninasema ya kwamba wakati komiti imekaa ya kupiga mahesabu ya kuwakaribisha wageni.
Tugo kwan ni yien 100 mano siling 1,000 nikech yien ka yien en siling 10.
Munapiga hesabu ya kwamba miti 100 ni shilingi 1000 kwa sababu kila seedling ni shilingi 10.
Ubro miyo Masud siling 200 mara piko mokel go gigo nyaka kanyo.
Utampatia Masud shilingi 200 ya kuleta hadi pale ambapo mpo.
Nyithindo makunyo burka, nyithindo ka kunyo buche 100, burka bur siling 5 mano pesa di.
Kila shimo shilingi 5, shimo 100 ni ngapi?
Koro wawacho ni liel ka liel ubedo gi budget mara 2,000 mar pidho yien.
Sasa tunasema kwamba katika matanga mnakuwa na budget ya shilingi 2,000 ya kupanda miti.
Ka ng'ato sai gate,
mtu baada ya kutoka katika lango kuu
to said you limit liel,
akaenda akaomba katika pali kuna jeneza.
Kapo kisiemo ne tent,
kabla ya wewe kumuonyesha pali pa kukaa,
pidho yien,
anapanda mti.
Kose pidho yien,
baada ya kupanda mti,
siemo na tent kologo,
unamuonyesha pahali pa kukaa kama
anaacha mang'ato biro go mabeliel kapo kopidho yien. Nani mawacho?
Hakuna kula katika matanga kabla ya mtu kupanda mti. Hiyo ndio nasema.
Wasetime Ndhiwa kacha,
tumeifanya pale Ndhiwa,
otiyo
inafanya.
Wasewuothe liete mang'eny kuro,
tumeenda katika matanga mengi huko.
Wane matelo kanyane makungo pidho yien.
Tena mimi ndio ninakuwa wa kwanza wa kupanda mti huko.
Chief Edongun ka winja.
Sasa machifu, basi simko hapa mnanisikia?
Winja maber chief.
Je, mnanisikia vizuri?
Kuru keturu chikne barasa.
Hili mkaweze kuleta kama sheria katika baraza.
Ndo tugimi pare goene yien.
Mtu anapoaga cha kukumbukwa nacho ni miti.
Kaenje duong tibiro wachne ya ni kakori pimone kwa ingine dhok lunda ne mane okonene.
Kama ni mzee, wakati utakuwa unapiga story kwa wajukuu hawakumuona.
Ni iga mane kwaru othoe mano pidhe yien ni mae kaka ikiromo.
Ya kwamba mwaka ambapo babu yenu alikufa ndio miti ilipandwa. Hivi ndivyo natasha.
Ube akwayu.
Basi watu wafoma nanyi pia na waomba.
Ni ubed gi tree nursery mang'eny.
Muwe na tree nurseries nyingi.
Masami manyo mago tuchiwo peyo peyo.
Ambapo wakati zinahitajika mnapeana haraka.
Kani mabende uyudo to liete ma oginyal timo budget mar yien to umiyogi.
Na kama kuna msaada mmepata pahali hawezi kupiga hiyo budget mnawapatia.
Ananyalo leo ne liel ma okpidhe yien to mipidhe yien to nyaka nabiye.
Mimi ninaweza kosa kuja katika matanga pasipo ambapo hawapandi miti, lakini wakipanda miti nitakuwa hapa.
My appeal today to the community of Goronyango is to humbly request them to protect the seedlings we planted today and ensure that at least no grazing is done up there because animals do interfere with the seedlings. And if that is done, then our objective shall be achieved. So I'm just pleading with them to conserve, show love to these trees, protect them for the purposes of seeing that they yield. Yes. Before I end up, it is my desire to appreciate Compassion Kenya, led by our able senior manager, Mr. Newton Midamba, who has ensured, apart from approving usage of funds, he has also ensured that he came to the ground and he witnessed, and that was a boost to us. We cannot take it for granted. And again, I would also want to thank our PF, who was Alex Shuguri, who has actually dedicated himself and ensured that this exercise is done. Above all, I would also want to appreciate the community, the assistant chiefs, the chief, senior chief Ben Midigo, and the three assistant chiefs. I would also wish to appreciate the former chair, that is Mr. Chris Osunga, for the support he has given us in ensuring that we have worked together and up to today that we are holding this particular event. And various chairmen of various projects, the caregivers who came along, I would also appreciate them. Yes, I would also wish to appreciate the county government for the support they gave us. Also, the Minister for Conservation, Water and Irrigation in Homa Bay County, Dr. Joas Alo. I would also appreciate the Kasipul MP, Mheshimiwa Ongondowere, who also came to grace this occasion. Not to forget the area DCC, who is today presented by the ACC, Mr. Gishuki. Otherwise, I'm very appreciative and appreciate their support so much. May God bless them.